What's up, everyone? Billy here from Box Collectibles, bringing another toy review. And today we are looking at the DX BoonBoomger Champion Carrier and the DX BoonBoomger Suiso car. This is the final DX BoonBoomger release in the line. There is one other release that I haven't covered, more repaint cars that are deluxe versions, but we'll get to those when I have a chance to get them. But for now, this will be it for BoonBoomger that I know of. There might be another thing. I'm not too sure. We won't get into that. This is the Champion Carrier and Suiso car. You can see already the size of the Champion Carrier compared to a regular. This is a repaint of Paddle Car 2, or I guess just read everything. Refocus. Very cool. But we'll get into these in a bit. Let's go ahead and go over the box. All right, and here we have the box showing the Champion Carrier in its like carrier mode, all stretched out. Boon Red holding the Champion Carrier like front half, like the Champion Changer is what it's called, and then the BoonBoomger Robo Champion. And then over here we see the Changer, red, Robo Champion. Back here showing all the combination. And then up here showing how it works with other cars. It can carry them. And then up here we have the full BoonBoomger Champion team, showing how it works with the Changer. And so yeah, it's pretty cool. It adds a lot of not a ton of playability that I'd like for the line compared to something like Leo Rescue, but it's it's a solid design. All right, and so we have Suiso car, which is just a clear translucent repaint of Paddle Car 2, kind of because it's blue and gold, but since it's this like clear material, it differentiates itself from the cool blue version repaints, but nonetheless it looks good with them. Then as for Champion Carrier, here it is. This is an interesting design considering the size of some of the other Mecha, because this is like a big semi, so you would think it'd be bigger, but since it has to work with all the toys, it can't be. Kind of like the Kabuto Castle, where like that had to be a certain size just because it had to combine, but it was still kind of big. This is supposed to be bigger, but then it's not. So it's interesting. But we'll go ahead and do some size comparisons. All right. And the main size comparisons is going to be trailer, which you can already see this cab being like bigger than this is kind of interesting. And then Leo Rescue. And they're all, pretty like proportionate with each other. Leo Rescue is kind of shorter, about the size of that part. But I mean, together they look nice. Them looking nice together, I would hope means that a combo that I'll show at the end is going to become official in some capacity, so that we can have like a bigger combination for the end compared to what Robo Champion looks like. And while we have them here, let's go ahead and bring in, so we're gonna have to strategically put these. All right, and here we have currently besides the white repaints that I don't have, the complete DX BoonBoomger toy line. So these are all the cars that are deluxe. There are a bunch of Gashapon cars, and there's other cars that show up in the opening that I don't own just because they don't transform or anything. They're just cars, and that's kind of not what I like. So, but as for the deluxe line, this is everything besides 2 cars that'll go here when I get them. But other than that, so you can see how everything measures up. We got 4 biggish Mecha, and then what, 4, 7, 11, 13 cars. It'll be 15. That's a pretty good toy line, I'd say. While we have them here, so you can see the Paddock Car 2 and Suiso car. Maintains all the same molding. It still has the siren up top. And so, you know, this just becomes 2 blasters, which is cool. Let's go ahead and get these out of here so I can show how the Champion Carrier and Suiso car work with the changer. All right, first off, the Suiso car. No combination noise, that's cool. All right, and then on its own, the Champion Changer, see how tiny it is? I mean, then there's no extra sounds again, so just all right, bringing focus back to the Champion Carrier. So as you can see, it is in this mode where it's stacked up, and on the box you can see it stretched out. So it doesn't really like fold open. It's all, you know, based on the rails that have been established in the whole toy line. So for that, you want to go ahead and take off this, and then it unclips. So there's one here, and then the same thing down here, just like that. Then this pink end here, so it's flat. Then these combine like this, and it's easy to remember because you want them like this, because we're gonna have the cars that we put on here back to back, besides the 2 that'll be here. And as for the cars that we're gonna put on here, we're gonna put them on in the order of the tires. We're gonna use the main crew. So pink, maybe easier to take off the front to put it on. Pink can go there. Yellow, or no, black goes here. Boom. Then yellow. And blue. Now the order doesn't matter. This is just an extra play feature that it has to show some playability with the rest of the line. I do think this is one spot where it kind of fails compared to Leo Rescue, where Leo Rescue has this like attack mode that uses the cars in their, you know, attack mode, where this is just like, this is something that I feel like might have been needed earlier in the show, kind of like trailer, because the trailer carries 2 cars at least, so this is just another thing that does that. So it's interesting from a story perspective, but you know, Lightning McQueen had a carrier like this, so BoonBoomger needs one too. All right, let's go ahead and get into BoonBoomger Robo Champion. So what we're going to need, obviously, is BoonBoomger Robo over here, but we need to separate the Champion Carrier into its 5 components. These are going to be the shoulder pads. This is going to be like the midsection thing. It's going to have some sounds going, so I'm going to try not to talk while they're going so you can hear them. And then these are the new boots. And so they open like this. This is going to be the left foot. This one's going to be the right foot. You know which ones go on the front because they have the gold up here. And then we're going to set these to the side for now. We're going to go ahead and start the sounds. For BoonBoomger Robo, you need to split him in half like this. Kind of like gate mode. Take this, and it's going to start the sounds, I believe. Once we slide it in here. So this has a button here that's going to slide onto this clip, and this button that conveniently is the one that presses everything to make the attack modes is going to be what, you know, signifies the start for the combo. All right, and so it stopped by itself, but hopefully it does the sound when I want it. So if not, we'll restart it. All right. And this is the shoulder, goes on this side. And this shoulder, like this. So it started out like this, just to make sure you know. If you're following along, folds out like this, slides on here. And then the front of the mask is kind of tricky. You gotta like just, you know, use your finger to get into there. Fold that down. Same thing over here. Flip it down. Fold it down, and then get it lined up. And then for its base form, it uses blue and pink. The champion powers do give them access to all of the weapons, but for the mecha form, currently this is what debuted or will be debuting. And then there you have BoonBoomger Robo Champion. And so this is like the base form. I think they're going to use Suisokar as like a power up in it, because I don't think it's in the preview as being used. At least this is being recorded before the show reveals it, besides the preview. And then so it's the same thing as Paddokar 2. So you get these, and then there's these holes up top there and there that they kind of just sit in the grip, or like they're not really solid, but it goes in there. And then you have the Suisokar power up. That's BoonBoomger Robo Champion. Overall, a very cool looking design. Like I said, I hope it's not the final combination, and I will go ahead and get into that combination now before I give my final thoughts. All right, for this combination, we're going to be using the parts from BoonBoomger Leo Rescue. I've already disassembled it. So you're going to want BoonBoomger Robo Champion like this without the boots on for now. And then we're going to take the Leo Rescue boots and put them, yes, Boondy, whatever you say. Put them on like we do for 119. There's more sounds. All right, so we got them on like that. As for the arms, we're going to put on the parts just like 119. Kind of don't like how the mask does that, but it's starting to get in there. Make sure these things on the side of 119's legs. And then we're going to clip them onto here. This one, it's kind of tough because you need to do that to make sure it's clicked. Oh, perfect. This one, it's kind of hard because you need to make sure that this one clicks in, because it's going to want to pop off. Because I don't know if this is official or not, but I wish it is, or I hope it is. And then same thing over here. And then we have some extra height like that. And then for these last parts of Leo Rescue, you can put them literally wherever you want. I would put them up here, turn them just like that. I think it's just based on whatever you have them on. And then you can even put Suiso Car up here. Oh my gosh. So you have a more complete look. All right. And there you have BoonBoomger Robo 119 Champion. So just an alternative ultimate combo that you can have. I think it looks better than just regular Champion because it has more red and blue. But, you know, this is for now. This is how it's going to be on my shelf. But back to BoonBoomger Robo Champion. So, yeah, in my final thoughts, I think that this is a pretty cool upgrade. While I think 119 is just overall a better toy for BoonBoomger because it adds a lot of playability, I do think this is, you know, the champion form. I like having all four of the helmets, or all four. I like having all five of the helmets represented. It'd be nice for Boon Violet to be represented somehow in this combination. Obviously, you could probably put the wings on them and give them, you know, the crossbow, but like there not being an overall final combination with all six is very reminiscent of Zenkaiger, and my gripes with that not having it. But I guess it's just overall like he's a separate thing, even though in the show he's really a part of the team. Compared to how Zox was for Zenkaiger. But yeah, no real complaints other than the weak kind of joints or like the plastic. It's not terrible, but could be better. But yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to check out my Instagram, instagram.com/Bakuage Collectibles, where I'll be posting pictures of the champion combinations and some fun combinations, because this toy line has so many different combinations possible. I'll try to post some over here on the community post, any of the ones that I really like, to get some better details in that you can't see in the review. But thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and see you later.